It's actually kind of interesting, this is, because what I'm seeing here in this game is it's platinum, but it's like you as the Moira are actually more effective than the DPS. I bet this happens a lot, doesn't it? Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel, and welcome back to OverAnalyzed, that glorious Overwatch 2 community coaching series. And remember, if you want to appear on this series, all you need to do is go to unitlost.com/overanalyzed and submit your replays away. Okay. So we're also going to do a giveaway as well in this video. And remember, don't interact with any of those Telegram spammers in the comments below. That's not me. It's pure spam. You'll know it's me because there'll be a little tick next to my name when I reply. However, what we're going to do is give away a Witch Kiriko bundle. Now, I've got quite a few of these codes left over from the Halloween event. So all you need to do is like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I will select you to win one of these wonderful codes. Now, let's get stuck into this game because... oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. So, what we've got is a Moira player. It's a platinum Moira player. But this is what caught my attention. It says, "Hey, Stylosa, I've been bouncing back between Diamond and Plat. I started playing Overwatch a couple of weeks after Overwatch 2 came out." So this is legitimately a new Overwatch player. "I started playing ranked in the previous season and I finished in Plat. This season, I'd like to finish in at least Diamond, but probably Masters, although I play solo, so a lot of the times I get team diffed. Do you?" They got 60 limbs, 21,000 damage, 17,000 healing. What are these stats? As the stylish and awesome man that you are, please review and tell me where to improve in general. Also, they do say that they only play support and 99% of the time they one-trick Moira. And remember, they're saying that they get team diffed, but they never swap hero. Okay, right, let's get on board with this Moira. Where is it? It's Kenzie, F5. There we go. Right, let's just see what happens. Let's just go. Just take us into it. So the enemy are just walking through the choke. I'm asking a question, where the hell is our tank? It doesn't matter because Willow's got a kill. Okay. This is odd. So we don't even need to be here. Like what actual value are we getting being here? Let's take a look at what we've got here. So we'll also break down the team comp here and just take a look. Just for our starting position. So with us here in the hotel, we are relatively safe, but we don't really need to come outside of the hotel to throw our damage orb, which we can just kind of see there, yeah? If we were over here somewhere, we could have just threw the damage orb through the enemy team, YOLO'd at them, whatever. But over here, we would be open to spam from the Hanzo, and he could actually kill us. So we've got to be super aware of that. So actually, our position isn't too bad that we've got at the moment, but we're a little bit too far forward. You see, the thing is, our tank, I know you've backed off here, so my point's kind of a bit muddied, but you were sort of over here, then you backed off. We need to be aware of what's going on with our team, right? And where we need to be. Our tank here, we need to have access to heal, because we need to be close to them to heal. So the only option we've got here, if they start taking a ton of damage, which they're about to, I mean, look at this, right? There's essentially 4 of the enemy team. They could push onto our tank. Could be a problem. So we need to be able to provide healing. But the problem is, if we push out here, we are quite exposed. Whereas if we were over here, which I would say is probably a slightly better position, then we would be able to throw our healing orb down there, and we could sort of use this building for a bit of protection. And we're also next to our Anna if she needs healing as well. But like I said, do be aware, there's going to be spam coming through from the Hanzo. So it's a bit of a difficult situation to break down at the moment because there's a lot of things happening. And also we've got a Junker Queen that wants to fight in this choke here. Again, none of this is ideal. Fighting them in the choke at this kind of range around here, it is not ideal. You know, typically you would see with Junker... well, not really with Junker Queen, but on this map, when the enemy team start aggressing, if they come through this way and they come through here straight towards us, we kind of want to take them here, right? This is the fight, because we can set up round the back here. We're safe from any spam coming through. We can fight their front line. Okay, let's get back on board and see what the hell our Moira does. Okay, so we're pretty close to the front line. We're going for a bit of damage. That's fine. Damage orb, again, is fine. Like, I don't mind you spamming the damage orb when the enemy are not being aggressive, but think now, if we needed our damage orb, we just don't have it, right? So we're throwing our damage orb at point-blank range into the enemy team, and we're going to need to heal our Genji because he's going to get killed, and we don't have our orb. It's coming up in a second. Our Junker Queen's gone super deep and hasn't been punished. We actually is really good for us here, but can you just see what I'm trying to explain here? Like, our position here is very exposed. We're doing well because the enemy team are feeding, but as the enemy team get better and as you go through the ranks, if you start in this position here as Moira, you are very exposed. For all the enemy team needs to do is literally just walk through the choke here, and then they've got access to you. You could fade away, and you would have to fade away, but you're giving them access to you where they could kill you. They could cause spike damage to you. At the very least, they're going to cause you to burn a cooldown to get out of there. And these are things you need to be aware of. So standing here isn't particularly great, but you are Moira and you do need to heal this tank that is being super aggressive. I mean, our Junker Queen is getting a ton of value here, but she's very overexposed. I mean, so I think it's obvious what's going to happen here. Like, look at this here. It's super obvious what's going to happen. We'll just play it from this position, right? Look at the Junker Queen. The Junker Queen is way too far forward. She's going super deep. She's going to die. Look at what's happening with our Ana. Our Ana's getting pulled into this fight. We've took a load of damage. We've used Fade to get out of there. Nice anti-nade by the Ana. The Ana has backed off again. So the Ana has actually managed to sort of salvage that situation. But the Hanzo has killed the Widow. This actually is quite a good representation of what's going on. So our Widow is just been killed by the Hanzo, which can happen. She didn't really change up her position. And we've lost our tank now, so we've got a super bad problem. They're just going to walk in and kill us. So we need to disengage at this point. So I'll jump on board with you and see what you do, but we just need to run away. We just need to run the hell out of here. Like, we can't keep this alive. We won't get any kills. We're just going to die. We should have disengaged. We've overstayed our welcome. We would still be alive. We're dead now, so that bomb is going to kill us. Yeah. So we should have just been straight out. Like, Anna's kind of got the right idea, but even she's not out fast enough. We should have just immediately disengaged that. And they end up capping the point, and Junker Queen's using their ult. It doesn't matter. We also don't care about using our ult here because this is an inexperienced thing. Now, like you said, you are new to the game. So what's going to happen here is this payload is going to move out of here, and you cannot stop this. It's just going to happen. Investing our ultimate into this basically is pointless because we've already won this fight. Junker Queen's already gone in. There's a bunch of kills have already happened. Yeah, we've popped our ult. I don't really know why. This fight is over, but even if, like, this payload is going to move regardless of what happens. That is their spawn there. So they are going to respawn together because this is going to be a pretty quick team wipe, and then they're just going to push forward again. We're not going to be able to hold here by the payload. We would be better off if we kept our ultimate available. That's what I'm trying to say. This is not the right time to use this ultimate, and I'm pretty sure that you're aware of that. But basically, take the information in, right? There's 2 kills there. We don't need to invest our ultimate. So going in with this, yeah, it looks flash. We get kills, great, but it's pointless. These are pointless eliminations. We've already won this fight. The question always becomes, imagine now if we've got that ultimate available, what will the enemy team have? Well, they're going to have Grab, yeah? You should be expecting that. They've got Dragon. What's going to happen? Grab, Dragon combo. What could you potentially try and counter that with? Coalescence. What don't you have anymore? Coalescence. What's going to happen? You're going to get grabbed, and then you're going to get hit with a Dragon. That's how they're going to get out of this. And then so we died. So everything leading up to that was bad decisions. It was a bad decision by the Junker Queen to engage with her ultimate because they'd already capped the point. We should have just backed off and gone back to the more default defensive position, which would have been over here. You know, this would have been the position. Our tank should have backed up to here. We get ready to accept them and fight them here. But instead, we just went in on them. And Junker Queen used the ult even after the point was capped. And then we felt like we needed to invest everything. So all I'm seeing at the moment so far is pretty basic Moira play. Like, this isn't great Moira play. I'm not really seeing anything which is like, wow, you've made any, like, basically what I'm saying is I'm not seeing anything that's actually contributing to your team doing anything. If that makes any sense. It's like, yeah, you're healing, yeah, you got some eliminations, but it kind of really didn't matter. Yeah, we've thrown damage orbs all the time at them, and then we're going for healing, but it's like, this is a better use of the ult. I don't know why we've been nanoed here. This is slightly mental. What are you doing, Ana? Maybe this will work, though. Yeah, okay, we're going to get that kill. Nice aggressive move there, though. That was nice. Now, actually, this is something I always say with OverAnalyzed and just Overwatch, trying to get better at the game in general. If you're more aggressive, it's actually easier to learn to be less aggressive. So I like the fact that you are aggressive. Also, what I like about you as well is you are doing the Fade super jump. So obviously, if you jump at the end of Fade, you will get a super jump. We are getting pushed back quite heavy here, so we're going to need to heal. That's it. Okay, we can now. Well, we can't really help anything. We just need to back off here. We do nearly have another Coalescence, but we need to fade out of this. I actually don't mind that. Soldier's actually in a better position here. This Coalescence is actually kind of okay because they're missing a lot of shots. And yeah, this is fine. I don't mind this. It's actually kind of interesting, this is, because what I'm seeing here in this game is it's Platinum. But it's like you as the Moira are actually more effective than the DPS. I bet this happens a lot, doesn't it? Like, the DPS are just, I don't know what they're doing. Again, I don't mind you throwing all these aggressive orbs out there. Fine. Okay, that's a nice ping on him. Okay, we evade that. No one should die to that. Now we need to keep our tank up. So that was a mistake. I wouldn't have... I mean, it was good off the Ana to throw the grenade into the Orisa, but I would have been prioritizing healing. Because when a fight's breaking out like this, we need to basically, I would say, prioritize the healing more than the damage. I don't mind you going for poke damage. So, like, damage now is fine because she's nano boosted. She's not dying, and we can chase them up. Using your ultimate is, again, a complete waste of time. And what is going on with Reaper's arms? Blizzard, are you ever going to fix this? What the hell are you actually doing with this game? So I've seen you, like, I'm going to be harsh. You've wasted 3 coalescences this game. I don't know why. Like, I think we're just getting the bloodlust and we're going in. But it's like you're not getting the memo. The fight is over. The fight is won. Imagine if we had coalescence now. We need to get the hell out of here. Like, what are we doing? Jump away. That's it. Okay. No. Why are we running back? Why are we running back to the enemy team? What are we actually going to achieve here? We're just... So imagine if we had coalescence throughout this fight. Please let the tank operate on the front line. So imagine if we had coalescence now. Right, so we would have killed that Junkrat. Well, he's dead, but we would have killed whoever the hell that was at low HP. Is it, I think it's the Cassidy, because that coalescence would be going through them. Be a different fight altogether, wouldn't it? With just a simple usage of coalescence that we could have saved because... Uh-oh. Good reactions to avoid the dead eye. Love it. But you see what I mean? Like, it's these little decisions in Overwatch that make a massive difference. And it's often what makes players accelerate through the ranks. Because what I'm seeing here, right, is mechanically, even though you are platinum, you are better than plat mechanically, right? So what I mean by that is the frequency of you using your abilities. I mean, the way you're just handling the hero. Yeah, your positioning's a bit mental sometimes. We're way too far on the front. You know, we are getting super aggressive more than we need to. But I don't mind that because you can, like I said, learn to be less aggressive over time. See how you look? There is no need for you to take any damage here. There is no need for you to take damage. Why are we taking damage? This is driving me to madness. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Open your eyes and look at this. One. There, Moira. Maybe even these guys can get to us, right? We're here. We're literally saying, hello. Throw a load of damage at us. Hello. Yes. Hello. Yeah. No. No, we shouldn't be here. We should be out the way. A tank should be on the front line. We should not be in the choke. Like... What are we doing? Like, oh, if we die now, it's our own stupidity. And all we're doing is giving ultimate charge to the Junkrat, who has now got his ultimate available. How can we stop this ultimate? Well, we can't, although he has just been interrupted by Orissa's javelin, I think, so maybe he gets killed. But if he uses Riptire... Right, so what is this? What the actual hell is this? This is... What the actual hell is this? Why did we go for the damage orb? What the actual hell is that? What the actual... What was that? What was that? What was that? Can somebody explain to me what that was? What was that? It was like the Moira engaged with Coalescence. What the hell was that? It was never going to work. I'm a fan of Command and Conquer. And there is a weapon in... No, get off the front line. There is a weapon in Command and Conquer. It is called the Ion Cannon, the GDI Ion Cannon. It's this massive laser from space that blows everything up when it hits it. Coalescence might look like the GDI Ion Cannon. No one knows what I'm talking about here. It's a very obscure reference. But it tickles people. It doesn't delete them from the game. It's not some massive laser which is just going to blow people away. You seem to think it is. And I really don't know what the hell I just witnessed there. Oh, man. But at least everyone seems to have used all their ultimates now. We ain't even spoke about ult tracking in this game because it's not even the problem. Okay, what's that Reinhardt doing? He has absolutely lost his mind. We need to try and keep him alive. So now it should be... Okay, so a Reinhardt is a good lesson for us as a Moira. We shouldn't be in front of this guy, right? Unless there is somebody who is low HP that we can take in a 1v1 or we are easily winning a fight and we want to just run forward. Before the fight breaks out and it's 5v5, we shouldn't be in front of this Reinhardt. And it's our priority to keep him alive. And we should be able to keep him alive. Not if he stands in a choke, though, and he's just taking damage from everyone. He is going to die. So, yeah. We're going to go into a fight here with Junkrat again with his Riptire. And he's walked into the trap there, I think. That might kill the Mercy. That might kill the Mercy. No. No. Oh, she is low, though. Yeah. That was sort of lucky. But Reinhardt's gone deep. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where the hell are we going? Why have you faded? What even is this, Moira? What are you doing, Moira? Now, the good news here is it's probably going to work because they're super low HP. Right? But look, listen, Moira. Moira, please. Please, Moira. Please. You are a healer. Is that your healing orb? No, it's not. It's theirs, isn't it? Oh. You're just going to pop Coalescence immediately, ain't you? The 4th Coalescence that's been used when it didn't need to be. There has been so many mistakes. It's crazy. Uber healing. No one needs healing. We're just wasting our juice. Right, damage orb in. Okay, whatever. Healing, healing, healing. We all took a massive Ash. Dynamite. Backing off. Bob's coming in. We're going to heal this. Yeah. We can Coalescence this. Okay, but we heal. Yep. Okay, I like this. Okay. What? We don't need to... Again... Look at this. How the hell did Bob get up there? Actually, hang on. How the hell did Bob get up there? Okay, Ash is already on the high ground. So what does this Ash do? What's this Ash doing? Yeah, Bob must jump up, yeah. Oh, Junkrat must get him... This is the great... What is this? This is the sickest Bob deployment ever. Actually, again, well played there by Hog. Hog knocked him right back, but he's still got access to Hog. That is amazing. Anyway, yeah, as I was trying to say, are you using your Coalescence yet? Here you go. So your Coalescence healing, and then you're just like, now it's go time. It's time to go. So you just go forward beyond your tank. They're using their Coalescence. And you're just rushing them forward. Look at that. We're nearly dead. We took an absolute ton of damage there. We had to fade out of this. We're still super low. Okay, we're forced into healing here. They do have a Pharaoh who can kind of farm us because we can't do anything about the Pharaoh. And Pharaoh is always really good on this point of the map. We are getting kills, though, so this is okay. Just kill her. So I don't mind, like, use of the damage orb. You know, it's just a Moira against the Mercy, whatever. You know, we'll go in, heal our tank, though. That's it, throw another damage orb. Yeah, so this is fine. Like, I don't mind this. This is just chasing down stragglers. That's fine. So I see bits like this, and I really like these bits in your gameplay. They're really good. But then I also see, like, okay, that's not your... Okay, yeah, you waved at him. It's not your fault. He went and killed himself. That's his fault. That's his fault. We don't care. Right, it's all right. Whatever. Again, this is getting a bit messy. We don't ult this, though. Don't ult this. Don't ult. That's it. That's it. Yes! Okay, good. That's the first time you've, like, resisted the urge to waste the ultimate because we can use the ult in the next fight. This fight was already over. We've identified the fight is over. You know, in Overwatch, actually, there's this, it's not a concept. It's a thing which has just been in Overwatch for ages, but we're looking for win conditions. It's like, what is the win condition in the fight? If you watch pro teams play, they're always looking for win conditions. They get it's a bit more complex than, like, us just playing on the ladder. But, like, you have to ask yourself, what is the win condition in the fight? Like, what are you looking to do? You've got your ultimate available. How can you use it to win the fight? Could it be a case of when they had a Zarya, if they were going to grab and they also had a Hanzo, he's going to use Dragon, then we can use our healing orb out, and then we can fire Coalescence into the grab to try and counter that. And that would be, in essence, one of the win conditions for us. It's really hard to sort of advise on this because there's that much going on all the time. And it's as you play more of Overwatch, you will start realizing, like, where the win conditions are. I mean, using our ult there, it turned out to be okay. Being super aggressive on the enemy team. A Hog used his ult, got a bunch of kills. But now, they're going to have a chance to contest this. And it always comes back to that thing of, imagine if you had your ultimate now. What difference would it make? So they're using their... I mean, it's going to be hard for us to cap this. In fact, I don't think we cap it. Our Hog's dead. He's way out of position. The worst thing now would be to see ultimates get used. So if our Reaper uses his ult now, we're going to be super worried. But it's okay because we've still got a minute, right? We can get our ultimate back online. Yeah, so this is not great here. And if this results in a cap, it's because of the enemy team being bad. But basically what's happening here is the enemy team are loving it because all these ultimates are getting used. And there's not actually anything... Reaper seems to have pulled it out of the bag. See, you see, I'm surprised there that actually worked because that was going the way of desperation. Your team were using their ultimates, just hoping to get results there. And I think actually the Reaper coming in at the end kind of looks like it sealed the deal. So we are going to get a chance to attack it. So, yeah. The Bastion could be a problem here. Especially with that Reinhardt, because we're not really going to be able to do anything to it. Yeah, we're screwed. We're actually screwed. We just need to run away. We need to run the hell away. We need to run the hell away. Go back to Ana. Oh, no. This is really bad for us. They're going to cap this point. This is a team comp win. I think this is going to be super painful for us to watch now. You're just going to get slowly pushed back here, your team off. We're not going to kill him. Ultimate's coming in from Bastion. I think you're just getting really excited now. You're going to use all your abilities. As soon as your ultimate's online, you're just going to pop it. But it's... Actually, we've got to kill. So we do use it. Fade out of this. Okay. Still touch and go. Can we keep Hog alive? That's a good wall. Ramattra literally doesn't die. Okay, so this has got super messy. This generally does happen in overtime. Oh, that Zinc is 1 HP. Okay, Reaper big ult. Okay, so that actually ended a little bit better than I expected it to do, because I thought we were about to get basically screwed over by their tank selection and the fact they had Bastion. So that's not too bad. The question now is, are we actually going to be able to take this? This actually has been quite an interesting game, this has. And what I really like about this is the fact that you said you're a new Overwatch player. I think you're actually quite good with Moira. Aris is pushing. Like, can I just stop this here, right? I get this is frustrating, and I get this happens a lot on Kings Row. This is what used to happen all the time on 2CP maps, which are not actually in the game anymore. Not in competitive anymore. They're just not playable. They're not even in quick play, are they? This is the idea of just standing in a choke, and this happens at these ranks, and it is because of the tank. But also, the only thing you can do as the support here is actually say to them, let's walk through the choke, right? Or make sure you don't die to spam damage. And I think what's happening here is you're getting a bit too close to your front line, and there is damage coming through. You're not dead yet, and it looks like our Reaper might be teleporting into their back line, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so he's about to teleport. So this isn't necessarily a you problem, but there are things you could do to help with this, right? So we've lost our tank now. It's not ideal. Our Reaper's going to die as well. He's trying to 1v5 the whole enemy team. Actually, a nice kill there. Well, Reaper got the kill, but a nice bit of added damage. Okay, this is really good for us now. We should be able to cap this point. It's super messy. We can just damage all of their back line. That's fine. Yep, prioritizing healing. So you see, you are making the right decisions as the game seems to go on, which is showing me that, you know, you are getting more accustomed to the hero. You are starting to make more good decisions. I think, honestly, if you keep playing like this, you will start going up through the ranks. But I think this issue probably does come down to you just playing Moira and that being the only hero that you're playing. Because Moira, obviously, you know, she's not going to work against every team comp. That damage... Okay. Things are kind of getting out of hand here. This is going to get a ton of value, though, because we're able to... Really good nano as well off our Ana. So our Ana's actually... That was a good play off Ana. It's probably desperation because, you know, this is the last fight. Nano the Winston always works well. It was a good nano. I think that, you know, I really think this Ana has played pretty well in this game. So the issue we've got now as a team is the enemy are going to have a fight. And we either push forward or we stay with the payload. Now, our Junkrat's gone forward, and that's very risky because if he dies, then he will not be in this fight. So he's got to be super careful here. This is super, super risky. He does have his Riptire, so he could be... Well, he's obviously setting up to try and go for some sort of clutch Riptire, which could win the fight. We really don't want our Winston to die here. Okay, so we've got a kill to open this. Yeah, we win. So, it just ends. Okay, I actually really enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I think you're a good player. I think when I look back at your email and you say that, hey, I want to try and get into Master, I don't think that's unreasonable. I think that's doable. But I just think there was a lot of little issues there. But as you play more of the game, I think you'll get better. I actually really like that. I think that was a really good. And I think you will be in Masters. If you keep playing the game, you will get there at some point. But try and be a little bit flexible. Don't just one-trick Moira non-stop, because there will be, you'll start hitting a limit of Moira and there'll be problems. You know, you might not have the best support duo for Moira. You might not have the best tank. You might not have the best DPS. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to appear on OverAnalyzed, then do send in your video clips. Go over to unitloss.com/overanalyzed and submit them away. Remember, when the game updates, I lose all of your replays as well. So if you ever notice the game updating and you get new, fresh replays, send them in, because we literally lose thousands of replays every time the game updates, which sucks real bad because... yeah, but that's just the way it is. And do remember, we are giving away a Witch Kiriko skin in this video. All you need to do is like, comment, and subscribe, and I will select a winner. But remember, do not interact with the Telegram accounts because they are spammers, and I don't use Telegram. All right, guys, thank you, and I will catch you lovely lot on the next video. See you soon.